Alrighty, let me make a little bit lighter. Hello everyone, hello guys, how are you? It's 1 p.m. Yeah, it was time shift, time change. I didn't realize it. It was on autopilot here, but looks like not for everyone, right? How you doing? How is everything? Okay, pluses. Thank you. Yeah, good. Well, let me adjust a little bit of size of my window on next screen. Okay. Rafael, Joseph, Richie, Lisa. Wow. Anish, Carol. Awesome. Glad to see you guys. Okay. So, we have many submissions to talk about today. And even some unusual. Anish, this is, I don't know. Okay, we'll talk. This is not what I should, and probably, I don't know. I'm not sure if I can critique it, since I'm not shooting it. Anyway, we have, this is reviewed. So, Zeph, okay? It will be our first. You'll be first today, not sure if you're on the chat, but in any case, you got a good camera. And welcome to the group. I think you first time posting here. So guys, let's see. Oh, YouTube is wrong with time zone. How it could be? I mean, YouTube can be. Well, let's see. Schedule for 20 p.m. Oh, so they changed it. Yeah, I see now that on the stream it was 12 p.m. our time. This is why you came. So we need to schedule it after the time shift because it doesn't do it right. So sorry about this. And let's go. No. Yeah. So first of all, you need to clean your lens. Really. It's dirty. Nice camera. But lens is not nice. Zeph, I don't know. It's done well. On other hand, it's very easy to shoot such subject. You know, I mean, do you have lighting set up? Not really. Okay, bunch of photos. So, Zeph, since you posting first time here, we need the lighting setup, okay? And I really like to review images that are done recently, and you capture it the way that you shoot it, okay? Because I need to see what was probably wrong with your lighting setup. I can tell exactly like this by just looking for on photo. I can guess. For example, I see some maybe small softbox or just no, it's not softbox. It looks like you just have a light on the side, okay, and maybe just a single light. And I don't know. It doesn't look good to me. You know, all the photo. Deep shadows, strange angle, overexposed here. So I expect you to do more work on shots like this to make it look more interesting, nicer. Have some, you know, maybe more interesting background, maybe another light, maybe a little bit different angle because I have technical camera as well. It's beautiful cameras, but I don't think it's nice when you have this just, you know, stuff, for example, the bellows or whatever on the left done this way. This is done better, in my opinion. You have at least 2 lights, maybe more. Colored light. Well, it's okay, but again, I don't think it's, yeah. I need more. I need to see more work from you, really. I mean, more challenge. But camera is cool. And don't crop this way. Don't crop these handles. Mamma mia. It's all analog world, right? The world which is gone now. Okay. the lens, I don't know what is going on here. The lens look to me very low contrast. Either light spill in the camera, I mean in the lens, and maybe your lens didn't handle it well, or something else happened. I'm not sure, but really it's really low contrast. And 1 second. I'm not sure why. Speaking of lens, speaking of shots like this, I suggest you to work with the background. First of all, don't crop that tight, and have something on the background, some either spot or gradient, something that excuse me, could be reflected on a table, glossy table. You know, when you have double reflection, like well, not reflection, one is on the wall and the same spot is somewhere reflected on the glossy table, and you have a subject somewhere. Usually it looks nice. This is what I suggest you to do, because other than this shot is too simple. Okay, so I think you can do better. This one the same. It's cool when you have on the lens some nice reflection. You can catch, you know, some like a highlight, or maybe a cool idea to have strip box or softbox reflected, you know, like making like an arc on the lens. Usually it looks nice. And same for the background, same for the crop, and same for, well, for contrast. And this. Somehow it's so low quality in terms of sharpness. Dev, next time please tell me how you shoot it, you know, at least the camera and some little bit more information, okay? Because this one, you have very nice props, basically. You have very cool food. Tasty, expensive. But the way that you put it, the whole setup doesn't look good to me, okay? In food photography, the styling is very important. I don't see, I mean, I see efforts, but somehow it didn't work for me. You know, the way that you positioned everything, the bowls, all this, I really don't see what is here, you know, behind this bowl with those, how you call them? I forgot. Oh, is it krill? Yeah, big shrimps. So I would work a lot on the changing composition. Composition here is not good. And again, in food photography, composition is everything. Lighting is usually very simple. And actually probably lighting too. Looks like you have one light source. We need more. We need one more, at least somewhere behind. Edge light, you know, some specular highlights on food looks good. It should be there. But again, I don't see light setup. I'm just guessing what it was. So next time, please at least create a diagram, or somehow let us know, everyone who's this on the group, to know how you have it done. Okay. Okay. Cool. So to learn, do more efforts and lighten step. Okay, now Richie. Hello, Anish. Glad to see you here. And you updated portfolio. Okay, let's see. Nice. And it's actually moving. Oh, what's going on? Oh, okay. I was thinking that it's a rotation. That's cool. It's catch attention, definitely. Immediately catch my attention that something gets moved. This is nice. I like it. I would make page break here somewhere, not where it does it by itself, because it depends from the maybe actually my screen is small, so okay, never mind. Sometimes when it makes page break like this, it doesn't look good. You see, that's just one word what it's doing. For this width of the screen, it's better to have it, you know, somewhere here. But again, this is probably not normal, regular size for the browser. But, or you can make after comma, you can make page break, and it will be 2 lines always. Okay, make let's see, photography capturing. Nice. We just don't take pictures, we create pictures. Did you about this slogan? It looks good. I suggested to go to ChatGPT, tell you know what you do, maybe even give URL for your website, and ask for creative ideas for this for slogan. It may give you some cool ideas. Try it, like, you know, about prompting and stuff. You know, AI, the ChatGPT. If not, you can check AImasterytools.com. This is my another project where I teach, and there is free lesson, so you can check how to ask it correctly. It may help you. The rest looks good. Nice. This is too big gap between the the footer and this. I don't see why we need that big. Ideally, one more line of photos, but you know what? The gap is okay. You don't need to pull it higher. You need to move footer lower if possible. Ideally, this should be lower and okay, because you see, it doesn't look nice just aesthetically. The bottom, top, because we have this cutoff line, you know, the white line, then dark line, different sections. We lost it here, so you may think maybe I don't know what to do. Maybe have black background for the footer, even though it's white here, but it may work better. Again, it's not a big deal. I used to be a web designer a long time ago, like 20 years ago, whatever, when it's just before I moved to America, to US. So I was building websites, I know, a little bit. Let's see, services. Okay. Okay, Richie, this is on the center, aligned center, the rest aligned left. So I suggested to stick to one side, probably left. Okay, all this on left. It will be better. It's not book date. Okay, book date for a shot. It should be somewhere. It looks like it's call to action, link or button to actually book. Because I came here, I can read in. Oh, okay, I want to book. Click, 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 and then next website. You know. So this can be again a little bit aligned, a little bit better. Portfolio. Click to view. Okay, I already clicked. Why need to click again? Again, Richie, we don't need to click. I already clicked on work. Okay, I want to see your portfolio. Now I need to click it again. I don't see your portfolio. I just see a nice picture. But one, I strongly suggested to link this work to this page. Okay, no intermediate. More clicks between user and whatever he or she looking for, more chances that I will just drop with this website and move away. So everything should be as close as possible. One click away, you know. Cool. And book now. Nice. Some graphics here, maybe, you know, header would be nice. Oh, header is here, it's just not showing for some reason. Okay, so something going on with your header. Not sure what it is. Okay, cool, thank you. Looks better. A little bit more improvements, but definitely looks better. Thank you for all these updates. Alisa? Okay, so the same glass, right? Just a little bit different way to shoot it. Okay. Okay, yeah, it looks nice, Alisa. Not a problem. But look at this. Here on this gray background, it looks nice and natural. We have some highlights, we have some, reflection. Looks good. On this one, on the white background, on pure white background, when you cut it off, it look a little bit darker and it doesn't look natural. Because it's white background, I see that this is glass, and somehow behind the glass it's gray. My brain tells me, hey, this background is not, it's not from this shot, because it won't be like this. It won't be that dark. So the solution: either you place it on a gray background, even digital, or you shoot it on brighter background here. Okay, or you can just maybe adjust exposure in Photoshop to make it brighter on this one, because the rest looks fine, all the reflections, but it happens a lot when you shoot products not on white background, not on bright, okay, it's kind of gray, and then place it digitally on the white background. I see on many stores it looks like really clipped off, especially if it's something relatively transparent like this. So make sure that it matches background. It should be darker, but not that dark. Okay. And the lighting setup is good. Yeah. I'm wondering, Alisa, what this light is it for background? The top one. The light that you have on top. What it's doing here? Why you need it? The spotlight. I'm just not sure. I mean, it looks nice. I'm just thinking that, but because two lights on both sides probably should be enough. I don't know. Anyway, looks good. Next, Michelle. Hello. You have this. It's 1 second. You already did it, right? Last time it was something similar, no? I think I've seen. Okay, so you had it like this, and then you changed something, right? I mean, probably based on my critique. And we have this. Is it soap? What is this? Okay, cool. So you do it for free for client. Good idea to try to kind of make them want to work with you. By the way, guys, you can always, when you give away your work for free or for very low price, even though I'm not suggesting to do this, it's better to do for free than to really low. One of the ways to say thank you, you can kind of ask it for even like with some agreement that they will give you credit every time they use it. I mean, they may agree, may not, but if they agree, again, they get it for free. It may be a good thing. So photography by someone. You can try at least. Ask to do this because it's additional exposure and it's your work, right? Nice colors. So this one is super saturated, but line it up. Okay. Is it soap? Or is it soap or not? Yeah, it's soap. Okay, so it is soap. It just, you know, the blue one doesn't look like soap to me. Okay. So this is too sharp. Okay, this is definitely too much contrast. Saturation may be okay, but I don't know. On my taste, it's a little bit too much. I would soften it a little bit. This one is soft, relatively soft. Nice. Just thinking. There is something going on between the top of the image and the bottom. Maybe it's because the bottom, I mean the bottom half, is really bright, way brighter than the top one. There is some, I don't know how you call it, dissonance, how in English, when it's not, I mean, how to sell it? It's not, it doesn't look, you know, as good as it could be, just because probably of this separation. Not sure. I just trying to think. Maybe because you have relatively lots of light and this image on this cloth on the bottom. Maybe you need to put a little bit more light on here on the background. Maybe the spot. I'm not sure. It's just brainstorming. Because you see, technically all this looks good. It's very simple to shoot subject, right? The soap. It doesn't have glossy stuff, so it's all about composition and kind of story. Too soft. How we can move this? I don't see the word. Too sharp. Sorry, guys. How to move this? I can't. So, too sharp and soft. Pedro ask. Oh, you know. Let's do this. Okay. Means too sharp and soft. It's lighting. Okay. Pedro, what I mean here is soft. Here is sharp. It's more contrast. Okay. So sharp light, deep shadows, and dark shadows, and everything is super kind of sharp. It's not about sharpness of the pixels, but you know, here is softer light. You know, diffusers probably was used, and not so deep shadows. So composition here is quite important, and I would play with it a little bit more. Most likely, I would make this cloth not sticking that much behind it. So more like flat, with wrinkles, with stuff, flat on a table, and soap on top of it, some, you know, stones and stuff, and then background. And again, this is subjective. It's about composition. Everyone choose the way that you like. I mean, you like one way, I like another way. I also wouldn't. I'm not sure about these guys, you know. Oh, you made it here on the chat. Hello, Aurora. Yeah. So not sure about these whatever you call them. Yeah. You know, ribbons may be good. My biggest question, how they, I mean, this little connector, you know how it looks like to me? It's a chewing gum, you know, you chew the gum, then you use it to to place it there, you know, stick those ribbons. I mean, if you want to use ribbons, they lay down them, you know, nicely, like on a table across this stuff, and so this is probably how I would use them, not sticking like that because it really looks strange. And you see your box with soap. It's completely horizontal. Usually we don't do this when we build in a composition with multiple items. You see, you kind of you rotated everything, right? It's not straight, the bars itself. Same here. This box, I would rotate it so it will be somewhere going diagonally a little bit, not completely straight, flat. I mean horizontal. And yeah, and this definitely I would make it like more flat. Okay. For shots like this, make sure to do many different composition changes during the shot, because lighting is relatively simple, right? You don't need to change lighting most of the time, but make sure you do as many as possible. You work for client, doesn't matter free or not, but make different shots, because they may like one more than another, and you have it. Okay. And again, that's thing when you don't see stuff, especially compositionally, when you work on it. Next day you see the issue. If you don't have stuff next day with you, you need to give it back to the client. Make sure they have as many changes composition as possible. And yeah, the same here. All the same is here. What I was telling you. And yeah, if you want this dark, okay, but let's have some spot behind. It will be at least more interesting. And Aurora, I think the spot behind on this particular one, on this image, it will be cool if you just use a spotlight, let's say honeycomb grid, large one, you like 20 degree, for example, and go by screen with some holes to project some pattern, completely irregular pattern, basically like soft spots, of the light on the background. I think it will play better with, this rug or whatever you call it, with the whole composition. So not nice spot, but like just different. Okay. It's blue. I see it. It's not really visible, at least on my monitor. But like I said, if you shoot it through Gobo, maybe it will be more interesting. Burlap. This is how it's called, right? I know how it's in Russian, but yeah, never. Okay. So good work. Good work. Room for improvement as usual, but you get in there. If you have the soap, if it's still with you, try to reshoot. Okay. And yeah, good luck with your client, potential client. Hopefully they will like it, and you'll get your paid gig eventually. Alrighty. Next one. Nari, hello. What do we have here? Nice. I remember that ring. I call it tooth ring, teeth. It's fairy. Okay, catalog photo and before editing, what's the difference? Oh, this is focus stacking, I guess, right? This is not. Okay, yeah, focus. Oh, different f-stop probably, right? Okay, I see. So this is maximum, and what I can tell, it's enough. No, it's good. Especially before editing, you have this. It's a good image. I mean, it's enough focus. You can always make it sharper in post-production, but in terms of depth of field, it's good. It's enough. It's a maximum for your camera, so it's like f22 or 28. I would. Well, I never shoot at maximum f on any lens. But again, this looks good. So lens kind of handle it. I love the way that you have this diamonds, whatever. Especially this one. I don't know. I will see how we do it post-production, but I would definitely use this one to clone some parts of it to over this one to make it look nice. They have similar angle, and the middle of this one, it gets a reflection. It can be enhanced. Nice, nice. I love it. And this is after post-production, right? So it's interesting. After post-production, you lost some of the sharpness and some of fine edges on these gemstones. What is going on? They look more kind of artistic. I would say even like more like AI generated. No, kidding. But look at this. Oh, so you did clone. This is good. But also you made it brighter and kind of less contrast. Look at this. You have so many details on this one, on this gemstone. Lots of details. It's beautiful. You just need to squeeze them a little bit more in terms of sharpening and contrast, so it will be. And yeah, you kind of enhance it, but it lost a little bit details. If client like this way, it may be okay, but I would personally make it a little bit more sparkly. And this one too. And little ones, you see, you kind of you kill them. The little diamonds, they have all the details. You done a great job on shooting, and then boom, you just made them just bright spots with something inside. So I wouldn't say that it was a good post-production for gemstones. For metal, it's great. Yeah, it's nice. It's like polished, clean. Yeah, no problem. Okay. So yeah, Neri, good work. I would reconsider the way that you do post-production on them, really, because look at this and this. No, really, it's like, wow, what's going on with gemstones? And how you shoot it. Hard to see. Lighting setup. But anyway, I see huge diffusers. It's all good. This is some sort of, it's a macro lens. I think I had it like 100 millimeters, 105. Yeah, not sure if it's Canon. Maybe it's not Canon. Oh, it's Nikon. Okay, not Canon. Alrighty. So, thank you, Neri. Good, good. A little bit more attention to details while doing your Photoshop. Eric. Hello, Eric. A recent shot. Okay, 4 lights, 7 pictures. If of any interest. Okay, so Eric, it's not about interest and availability, because I would tell, hey, nice picture. If you have interest in reviewing, let me know and move forward. See, so you need to post it without people asking you to do this in this group. This is rule. If you have it, it's really cool. If you have behind the scene, you always add it to let other fellow photographers in the same group to learn from you and to probably give you some nice suggestions of how to improve it. A lighting setup helps. Plus, it helps me a lot to give you a better review, a better critique. So next time, please. Yeah. Most recent whites. Yeah, we don't have it. Okay, so lighting schema is awesome. This sun-like spot on the background, it's just amazing. I love it. Very good. You have spills, on the background, which makes it a little bit, I'm talking about corners. You see when it goes into darker, so sort of like a vignetting, and then it gets brighter because of the light spill. It's kind of okayish here because it's gonna look interesting, but not the left side for sure. Right is sort of okay. It's better to still make it darker. How to do this? You need to move away from your background or move background away, because lights, whatever you was using to highlight those, cans for lights, they definitely have too much impact on the background where it shouldn't, because for background you have one light, so more distance will give you more control over how background look like. Composition, it's kind of okay, but yeah, okay, it's okay. Let's say it okay, because again, it may be positioned differently. Anyway, if you like it this way, okay, there is something in this. One is line, one is flying. Actually, Anish, thank you, my friend. Exactly what I was talking about. Background highlights, spill lights. I mean. So composition sort of okay. So the splash is good too, but splash could be better. Splash definitely, you have ideal splash when there is a little bit more liquid coming, like kind of thick part of it somewhere. But again, this is not bad. I would work a little bit more on the lighting though, because your kind of main can that clearly shows the brand and stuff, this is important can. The light on the labels, yeah, exactly, the whole can, it's like whole label. I mean, it's too dark, so, and there is no reason to be it that dark, especially in front of such bright spot on a background. If it would be, really dark background, it may be okay to shoot like this. We still see the details and everything. But your background is too bright, and you need to make your subject, the main subject, brighter as well. So for this one, definitely need more light. Where to put and how, why you didn't get it, lighting stuff would tell me, but it didn't tell me. You didn't tell me, so I'm not really suggesting what to change. Think yourself how to highlight it. Okay. Then eyes is looks like it's just acrylic eyes, right? It's fake, and it's not nice. I mean, it's not expensive one. It's like it's a cheap acrylic eyes. It never make your image look cool. I know, guys. I know that you have budget and stuff. But on my opinion, when you spend your time, like I don't know how many hours you spend on shooting this, it also makes sense to spend, I don't know, $40, for example. I think now it's way less expensive. I was buying it for like almost $40 a piece of super cool large acrylic eyes that just look so sexy. It was a long time ago. I think now you can find better. On multiple occasions I've shown you where to find it, but you can Google on your place. I mean, somewhere around online. But yeah, eyes would be really better here. I mean, better eyes make picture better. Okay. And maybe a little bit lower. Since you crop it that high, I don't think this is good room on top. You do something with it. Either just make more room when you shoot, or put, since it's Photoshop, maybe you can put this can a little bit lower. It will be okay. Just reposition a little bit. Flying eyes. Flying eyes, maybe okay. I'm not sure though. It's kind of look a little bit strange to me. And what also strange, each piece of eyes is facing us really kind of straight. No rotation on any of this. Little bit, but not enough. If it would be flying eyes, almost there is no way to make it like this. It will be, so to make it to make me believe that it's flying, you need to shoot them like they're flying. Okay, not like sitting on a table. Okay, cool. So Eric, thank you for your post, for, I think it's a first submission. Lighting setup next time. And yeah, happy shooting. Good luck. Okay. Next, what do we have? How many do we have? Oh guys, I'm so slow today. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's make it faster. Okay, Frederick, have a good day, the rest of the day. Everything will be in recording. Carol, okay. Shutter speed 1 second already. Okay, we're gonna have review website. I need to make it faster, I mean my reviews. I'll look on the website a little bit later. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Okay, lots of work. So you put prop in and stuff. What the place is this? Oh, nice. So it's just a kitchen. It just look, you know. I really believe that this is some barn or whatever. Okay. So cool. Most of things I like. But it looks nice. I'm not sure about this top. Maybe, well, not sure. Maybe it's need to be there, but that doesn't look good. This label, the part of the label that is on the cap. Again, if you like, it's okay. Maybe they need it. The bottle looks good, and actually this color of this gin, squid. Okay, yeah. The glass, you know, it look like a little bit dirty to me. I don't think it's dirty. It just has lots of reflections that are not your light. Like you know, you use continuous lighting, 1 second shot, and it get light from all over the place, all those lines. You know, it's your kitchen or whatever, and it's a little bit kind of dirty look because of this. What I suggest, if you was it strobe, by the way, or not? If you have strobes, but you need to shoot, you know, candles, so do double exposure. Shoot with strobe, like 1/100 of a second shutter speed or something like that. So it will be no light spills, you know, all the rest of continuous lighting won't be affecting it. And then you shoot with lower shutter speed only to get nice areas and lights from candles. This way you can have a picture of the glass with kind of clean without all those spills. If you shoot continuous lighting, well, you need to block your, you know, environment from reflecting, because this is the only probably kind of issue that I can see here. This reflection it's a little bit too sharp, you know, this one, and again, it's like a window, since it's lifestyle shot, right? You have candles, and the only explanation for my brain, what is this? It's a window, right? Which may be okay, and actually there is a light from there. But on the other hand, you might have a gradient there, you know, nice gradient, the way that I like, the way that I teach. It's, I mean, I would do it instead of this, because it's really like bright and completely overexposed spot. It's kind of okay to you know, since you have it's balanced composition, it's not a big problem to have that spot there, but I would prefer, I would do only place the gradient. Okay, the rest is nice. So cool, good work. Thank you, Carol. Let's move forward. Yeah, let's see your kind of quick exam on your portfolio. So colors, oh, okay, it's a background is moving. Okay, because sometimes home doesn't not really contrast, but it's okay since it's dynamic. I love this, the way that, you know, it moves. And this is cool, I remember it. So this is home, and this is about, where is about? It's so slow. Oh, what is going on there? Okay, WordPress. I see. Where do you host it? Kind of a little bit slow for WordPress. Okay. This is cool. Maybe a photo. It's up to you, but I will suggest on About to have a photo of you as a photographer, and probably, you know, some sort of like a lifestyle photo. Not like a portrait, but maybe you working in the studio, or you playing with kids, if you have, or you know, something like this that will establish like a little connection between you and the visitor, more like a in friendly tone. Because when we see the person who we think maybe to hire, we kind of subconsciously trust a little bit more. And again, if you like the person, if somehow visually you're not, I mean, I wouldn't like you, even subconsciously, less likely I will work with you. But again, if there are people who really kind of don't like you visually, probably you don't need to work with them either, right? So it's okay to put the picture, and yeah, you may it may benefit for you. You'll be more like a human, you know, not just a business. Let's see. And actually, it's a team. If you have multiple people, it's even better. Okay, you have it here. Cool. But not there. Okay. It's interesting. Carol, you have we. We understand our experience. And you have yourself. It's okay. But maybe, since you have the picture and, again, how big your team is, I'm not sure, maybe you really should alone and have some helper. Which is completely fine, but may be cool to make I this is mine. So you pushing yourself as an artist. You don't need to tell that, hey, that I have team and we. It's of course we usually, you know, any business has several employees for sure. But here it could be I do this, I do that. Okay, cool, and some this. And portfolio, very well organized. I like this theme. It's WordPress theme, right? Yeah. Everywhere we. It's okay, but you know, from what again, it's not my thought. I read a lot about this. These times, personalization is better because people get tired from generic stuff. You know, some starting from merchandise that, you know, made in China and nobody knows who's how, and you know, it's no name basically to almost everything. If it will be I, it will be your personality. I think it will be better. Nice. It's interesting that you have this, I mean, pricing up front. It's rare that I see this because, for example, how you calculate license? How do you know what kind of license do they need for these photos? Full lifetime commercial. Okay, so you're giving away everything. Full commercial use. Okay, it's up to you, but if you don't have license, I mean, I wouldn't put these prices this way. For example, this may be your creative fee, okay, like half day, whatever it is, and then you can have license that is not super wide, you know, something more like 1 year or whatever. So what I'm saying, maybe it could be with license you can have room for negotiation, either by raising price or lowering. If for someone this is too much, they may have different license. You know, maybe they buy for 1 year for half of this price, and you get your money. They still get your pictures, and maybe next year they come back and pay you again just because they decided to keep using them. I had this type of experience when I was shooting for clients, and it helped me really to negotiate. When they say, hey, it's too expensive, I can just change license without changing my creative fee. Even and same way up, if they need like all rights, buyout, okay, but it will be cost. I mean, the cost will be 2 times this. Okay, so just saying. It's up to you. Portfolio. Okay, this is nice. This is nice. And now you have, you mixed everything in one. Products, people, let me see. Oh, okay, so product, business, I see. Okay, yeah, makes sense. All and then everything. Cool, nice. Richie, I didn't check. Cool, okay, yeah, that's what I need. Okay, so Carol, looks good. I like it. And the blog, oh, okay. Use ChatGPT, really. If you need some, again, keywords for SEO, search engine optimization, give it keywords, the ChatGPT, give the idea of the article for the blog. Let's say here is a shot. You can give it the image. You know, oh, I would do that. It's like 5 minutes to create an amazing article about any shot now with Open AI, with ChatGPT. Because now you can have one shot, you can send it image and it will understand what it is. You can send image, say, hey, create an article for me for my blog post on my portfolio. I do this and this photography. Make sure to include keywords and stuff, so make it SEO friendly to promote my business. And it will do it for you. And everything will take less than 5 minutes. Guys, this I hope you understand what I'm talking about, okay? Save your time. Okay, drop line, this is cool. About I've seen, contact words. Okay, so good, I like it. Alisa, already. Alisa, use Midjourney. This is cool. Midjourney. Did I tell you guys about Stable Diffusion? Yeah. Midjourney now is like out of my interest. Stable Diffusion is so cool. Okay. This is the shot. Okay, good work. Wait a second. I'm just trying to understand the finish of the cap. It's glossy, right? This reflection is just reflection from something, because this is clearly glossy, but the rest it's just like a glossy cylinder with this blue embedding, I would say, right? Okay, so yeah, I see. This is a little bit misleading. This reflection, I don't know how you get it there this way. Gray, you know, like gray to, yeah, blue is matte, yeah. So it's really, I mean, I was confused. I was confused, like, if you have such, because interesting, this looks glossy and this doesn't look glossy at all. Too soft, very soft. And kind of that gray, that super soft, I don't know. You know how to make, you know, the gradient that, you know, will make it look glossy. So maybe something like this. It may be not a huge thing, but I was confused. Okay, and now we have this blend in. Nice, you match colors. I see you can now adjust it. I think it's done well. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I would imagine video. This galaxy perform a little bit rotating and kind of flying inside of this nebula or whatever. It will be amazing. And I think, you know, I'll guys show you probably next time. The video capabilities of Stable Diffusion AI. It's crazy. Okay, So Alisa, good. I don't think, I don't have anything to really critique here, say, hey, this is wrong, beside that reflection, which is highly, it's technical, and this is kind of artistic vision. Yeah, I like it. What you may try, the only thing that, came to my mind, maybe the bottle could be not straight, but a little bit close and kind of flying. Not sure, probably bad idea. I know, you can try, just to kind of, because it's stick there this way. When you rotate it a little bit, maybe it will be a little bit more impression that it's kind of flying on this zero gravity environment and stuff, Okay. Oh, where is? Oh, this one. Okay. The quality of background is kind of really crazy. It's pixelated. I don't know why. It looks cool. I like this kind of blended even better. I like it. It's just a question of the background. By the way, guys, the stable diffusion, there is extension to make to enlarge images. It does just an amazing job, really, like 10x enlargement, and it still looks so good. Just again, let me know if it's interesting. I can make a little tutorial probably for you. How to use it? You can always get some image from Midjourney and just make it really large for your project, for print, for billboard, and whatever. It may look really good even after that. Okay, so this one I like it even better. It's standing. It's again really blended well. The only question here, Alisa, the background. What is going on with all this? It's actually everything is pixelated. Well, maybe just low resolution. Why you have so low resolution here? I know. Alisa, maybe larger next time. Okay. So cool. Nice. This type of background definitely it's nice and everything, but think about it. This is for all of you guys. For example, Carol was doing this stuff right on the background. Try to generate on Midjourney something like that. The background that will resemble some real stuff, and put images, your photos in it, like on a table or whatever. This will be more challenging, but again, you may have some really crazy shit on that background. Sorry for my French. Which in real life will be hard to make, and it may look really realistic. Yeah. But this is always good too. Oops. Okay, thank you, Alisa. Next, Edwin. Hello, Edwin. First time here. So, Edwin, since you probably posted first time, always tell us a little bit about your work, about your shot, how you did it, why you did it, self-assignment for client, and tell a little bit about lighting setup, the best ways to supply it. Because just posting like this without any comments, what kind of feeling I have? You post this image everywhere, and here you didn't even, spend your time to tell us, hey guys, this is my image, what do you think? Simple stuff. It would be good if you do this. For to the whole community, it's just different spirit, So, it's a good start, okay? You probably don't do much product photography, because I see the lighting has, it's not for this type of shot at all. I guess, I don't know what kind of lighting it is. Again, you didn't supply anything. Probably some diffuser, or maybe even like a wall or ceiling, I don't know. And you have some light on it. You just placed it just the way that you like, somewhere in front, and boom. And you have this, actually the background and this stuff, it's professional. This is cool. The table, the background, you make it kind of, even though there is some pattern there, or it's my screen. But the lighting for the bottles, not good at all, really. I mean, even with what you have, you just need to position it differently. I need to see how and where you position it. I can tell you better how to improve it. Since you don't post lighting setup, I cannot tell you how. I just tell them that this is not right. Okay. How to do it right? You have courses, right? You know, I show it. Probably wine course, right? If you have access to wine photography, it's there. Okay. But thank you for posting. Looking forward to see more of your images. Anish, hello, my friend. You continue shooting tasty stuff, right? Nice. I love your colors. The way that you choose colors, just super cool. I know. It looks like 3D rendering because it's so well retouched, you know. Wow. I mean that's perfect. I mean, really, like really like rendering. Oh, this is maybe you did something, you know, Photoshopish or no? Oh, sorry, Joseph. Looks like, I mean, the sound is good on my side, so yeah. Check the computer. Yeah, for these guys, I mean, for the ice cream, lighting is relatively simple, but yeah, it's all cool. Thank you for taking your time, you know, making these diagrams. And this is how you shoot it, right? Huh, look at this. Wow. You're a magician. I mean, in Photoshop. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. This is super cool. I'm wondering how hard it will be to make this either in CGI or with AI. You've seen how, I don't know, again, I'm kind of pushing. Okay, I'll do probably different, just like a workshop, just to show you capabilities of AI in terms of generating exact products. Not like something, but you know, really close to what you have in front of you in physical world. It's possible. I'm thinking maybe this can be done as well with some Photoshop, of course. Great, man. Hello, Haitam. Oh, you late 1 hour, but I'm still here. So welcome. Hope everything is fine. How are you? The photography and, you know, personal side. Okay, Anish, very good. Nothing for me to tell bad about your shot, unfortunately. Kidding. Rafael, hello. Okay. Sweet croissant. Yeah, it's sweet. It's tasty, actually. Yes, I like it. But somehow I have this feeling when, yeah, especially without opening the full thing. Something is missing here. Okay, in terms of what I call dramatism, you know, the dramatic shot, something that will make it more interesting, either by doing some lighting, colors, maybe some additional props, but somehow it's too plain, or maybe crop. And Rafael, what is going on with this Fugitiva, this lady on the coffee cup? What is going on with it? Why it's sticking there? I mean, it's really like you forgot to pull it away, or you forget to pull camera away to make it, you know, more visible. It shouldn't be that way there, really. Somewhere in the corner, something that we just need to guess what is that, even though we have a good guess. So I would definitely take it away if you don't need to have that label or whatever. I would remove it. Then I would maybe backup camera slightly, and what else? I would make probably the contents of your plate a little bit brighter, so it won't be like gray on gray like now, but more like, okay, grayish background. By the way, it's bluish. I think your it's kind of magentish a little bit. I think it should be balanced a little bit better in terms of white balance. Yeah, and somehow I would add contrast, a little bit more contrast to this. You know, you can have spotlight hitting this guy. You have already, you know, some specular reflection, so you have light somewhere. It just should be, you know, on the plate only, some spot, just, or you can do it in Photoshop. Black or dark blue table would be better to make it more dramatic and have focus on the croissant. Yeah, black and dark blue. Yes, agree actually. That's perfect suggestion. Thank you, Haytham. Yeah, because this I was trying to tell you, Raphael, you know, with the lighting, you know, you can make it brighter and contrast, but the fastest and easiest way to make it more contrast, yeah, darker table. Actually, you have blue plate, you know, some blue colors on the plate. Yeah, dark blue may be cool on a table, and this croissant make it a little bit brighter, maybe a little bit saturated more, but on a blue background it will be even more saturated by itself, just, you know, just because of the difference of the colors. Beside that, it's okay, it's nice shot, but you know, there are improvements to be done. Alrighty, thank you, and thank you, Haytham, for suggestion. Okay, Anish, again, I didn't have my breakfast yet. It's 2 p.m. What are you thinking? Guys, do you know what kvass is? I don't see any alternative here in the US. It's like a beer, but it's made out of bread and yeast, but it's no alcoholic. Well, it has like just like in kefir or yogurt. Very little, but it's so tasty and so nice. It's beautiful. So kvass, it's called kvass. Okay. Wow, tasty. Kafta. This is how it's called. This is cool. The final poster. Wow. Yes. Yeah, first I was kind of trying to tell, hey, it's too bright, you know, the background, I mean the table. But first of all, I've seen how you know, put everything together. It looks great, and somehow here it works fine. I like it, even though it's kind of on the edge of being overexposed, and you know, this lemon kind of bright. But again, it brings attention to whatever lula kebab. Whatever you call it, and it looks really tasty, sharp, tasty, you know, contrast with some shadows, with beautiful highlights, like here you have this on lemons. So yeah, I love it. There is not much here. You have this dark, you see, and I think it would be beneficial to have similar background, the brightness similar to this. First of all, it will be like more like a series from, you know, really same environment. It still look like a series, but again, this side would be, I mean, if you make it brighter, I would make it brighter. This bottle will be, you know, a little bit more like highlighted. Okay, I understand. Yeah. So yeah, and I would crop it maybe. And again, this is just, I mean, you use it for the label. I mean, for the banner, because you see this top is a little bit kind of empty. Maybe you don't need to crop it if it would be brighter, but if you crop it, let's say, just let's see, somewhere like this, maybe a little bit less, because you know, I can do less. It's either here or here, but yeah, less, maybe a little bit like that. So instead of this, like that. Okay, this is how I would crop it on top, and the bottom I didn't touch. Okay, I think it will be a little bit better. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. And this is super. Very nice. Very professional. Thank you, Anish. Not much for me to critique here. Okay, you know, I don't shoot this, even though, yeah, I used to. It was, you know, clothing. And okay, let's talk a little bit. It's still product photography, why not? Okay, so this one I think it's cool. You know, the background and everything. This it's really bright and it's really eye-catchy. Maybe a little bit darker, a little bit, you know, some little bit more contrast on the on her, on the model. I mean, on this how you call the outfit, whatever. But again, this is cool. Here, I don't like this highlights on the wall. It's okay to have some sort of gradient. It's actually a really good idea. This is darker, this is brighter, but this, you know, the spot, I don't think it's good. Yeah, I can crop it. It just, you know, doesn't look good to me. You have sharp enough light, so I'm sure when it's like full resolution, there is a texture on this and everything is visible, which is super cool. Yeah, you can always, you know, clean it a little bit, same as you do for, you know, products, because these spots on the floor. This is more like lifestyle. It's almost like you shoot it almost like with iPhone, or I mean phone, and some professional lighting, because clearly there is softbox or something. And why? Because it's not clean. This bottom one, again, it has nothing to do with dress, right? But all this, it's more like not a studio environment, but you know, you got it somewhere, shoot, and that's it. Maybe, I don't know. If it would be, you know, completely professional work, it should be all clean, beside, you know, the light, for example. Okay. Fugitive. I see. Okay, Rafael was explaining about this coffee mug. Okay, if you need mug of that coffee cup, not mug, you need to make sure that it's visible. Okay, so back up your camera, put it next to the plate, and all will be good. Okay. Yeah. So Anish, yeah, and here depth of field. Why you choose? On the previous shot, it doesn't matter. It's all close to the background. Here we have background, and you shoot it. Again, it's almost like a phone shot, because there is no shallow focus. There is a little bit blur, but not enough. I always, when I was shooting people, when I was shooting for fashion, I had several relatively big photo sessions a long time ago in the studio, you know, for the catalogs with models. And we had some of them which were shooting outside, so I was using depth of field to kind of to bring model, you know, to separate it from the background. Here, if it's there is, I mean, if the idea is like this, that's fine. But I would be, I mean, if not, if we don't need all this to be in a focus, I would use shallow, I mean, depth of field, so open aperture. Because the lighting for the dress, for model, and I think it's retouched, right? It looks like she's been retouched. So yeah, all is good. Yeah, it's a little bit unusual, the environment, to me. You know, it's super bright. It takes lots of attention. I mean, like viewers, but sometimes the designer or whatever need to do it for a reason, just to kind of emphasize the, let's say, colors of the on the dress. I don't know the idea behind this. Yeah, same here with that spot. This is looking more professional. Yeah, maybe light, little bit sharp, but the rest looks good. This is cool. A little bit sharp, too sharp light on my taste. You know, this kind of. But it's not. I mean, it's a softbox. Anyway, if you like it, that's okay. It's hard for me to review. People, this is cool too. But again, okay. So, thank you, Anish. Overall, it's good, but I had this feeling again. I'm not sure why I have it, but I do have. Like it was almost like a front camera shot with either with one light source, like a window or some softbox. So somehow I get this feeling. I don't know why. Only on this. Rest of your work is amazing. Too busy, yeah. My background too busy to in focus. This is cool, Anish again. Your jewelry is really good, man. Your jewelry is really, really, really good. Cool that you have this little. That's probably Photoshop. Stars. Makes difference. That's cool. That's a good idea. Oh, okay. It was brief. Okay, then it's fine. Okay. I like it. Yeah. Very well done. Haha, cool. The chain the same. Yeah, it's nice. It's on the edge of being like too soft but not. It looks glossy to me, even though there is not much dark areas, but it's good. It's not an issue here, even though you have like really lots of nice highlights and soft light, but it works. Yeah, this could do. You see, you have left this sharp reflections, and yeah, it makes difference. I would suggest a little bit here. You see, you have this on the left side. You have some dark area. You can have maybe a little bit darker, because it's always this part, for example, this part, it look almost like it's not metal but plastic. This one. But because we have that and a little highlight with the starburst, then the whole thing looks kind of okay. It's glossy, but really you have a little bit too soft. And this is post production most likely. And you have those little dark, reflections there. Enhance them. Don't hide them. Make them more visible. Of course, if you like it this way, that's fine. But I like this. You see this part, and I like this part is better than the top. Just saying. Okay. Your work is really good, so I'm really picky. Nice. Yeah. Good. You can always play with with this pearl. It's hard to do post production and stuff, but I don't think it's an issue. It's okay. It's okay like this. It's fine. There is some reflection, reflectors, cone or whatever. Yeah, it's okay. Of course, you can always Photoshop it a little bit different without visible, where your probably cone ended. It will be more beneficial, but again, it's not big issue here. It still looks good. The gemstones and everything, yeah, nice. With metal, same thing, but you have some dark areas, so it's okay. And these guys, yeah, it's just a metal, right? It's not, yeah, it's not gemstones. Okay, thank you, Anish. Always pleasure to see your jewelry work. Whoa, it was almost an hour and a half, but we did it. Thank you, my friends. Any questions? Anything for me right now? If not, I'm going to tell you goodbye till next week, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Hopefully it will be real PM. Thank you for getting today, even it was a 1 hour off. Somehow YouTube didn't manage it. Any challenges? No, not challenges yet. No. Yeah, we need to do one. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, okay, challenges. Yeah, we'll do challenges probably with models AI. I want to push you guys to use technology because it doesn't matter you like it or not like it. It's coming, and you need to start using it to be on top, not under it. Refresh the page. Okay. Anish, you have so many images. Okay. Man, what I can tell? What I can tell you? Pearl, yeah, this is what I was telling you about that Pearl, the previous one. This way that you blur it and hide the lens and stuff. This is good. On the previous one it wasn't that good, but it's good, man. It's all pretty nice and shiny and clean, and yeah. You see, it's all glossy, it's all cool. We have these beautiful dark lines. Yeah, because of the black, it looks really cool. Very nice. Anish. No, really, you're good. Stable Diffusion, guys. Stable Diffusion, it's completely open source. It's free. It's a software that you download and install on computer, and there is a UI, user interface. Basically, it opens on your browser window, and you interact with that AI through that interface. There are different interfaces for the same Stable Diffusion. It's all free. There are tons of libraries of models, pre-trained models on different, starting from some cool naked girls to some products and stuff. For products, of course, less, unfortunately. So you may need to train your own model, but even with base model, it does amazing stuff for you. It doesn't have, like I said, any censorship, anything. It runs on your computer, even without internet, and it's very good. Very interesting thing. It's not Midjourney, it's even not close, because you can control a lot there. You control everything, and it can do video for you. Yeah, it's amazing stuff. Okay, guys, have a good rest of your week. I talk to you next Thursday, and for now, goodbye. Yeah, challenges. I'll think about challenge.